Okay, The Outer Worlds 2. Quick things before I get started. One, I'm not a walkthrough channel. If you're coming here expecting me to tell you how to do things, you're just gonna have to go somewhere else. Two, I don't post everything day one. I know a lot of people are gonna be wanting to watch stuff for this game. But yeah, again, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. I'm not a everything day one, ruin the entire game type of guy. That's really it. Oh no, the other thing, I know nothing about this. I've watched no trailers. I've watched no one else's playthroughs. I've read nothing about it. The only information that I have is that I don't think we're the same person. The only trailer I saw was like the teaser where it's like, the only thing we have is a name. Which was like one of the greatest trailers ever. Because it literally gives you no information and doesn't just make shit up. So other than that, I know nothing about the game. I'm going into this completely blind the way I prefer it. I probably won't be reading comments for like a month as I'm playing this, because I don't know how long it's going to be, and I know people love to just jump into new games and drop spoilers because haha funny. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead. It's been a minute.
Welcome to The Outer Worlds 2. Any similarities to real-world dystopian corporate-branded hellscapes are purely coincidental. I'm the Moon Man. You might know me from such business entities as Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But I won't bore you with how I became the galaxy's most beloved and recognizable spokesmoon. You're here to choose options from a menu. Well, have I got menu options for you?
I miss Martin already. I guess Martin wasn't the Moon Man. He was a Moon Man. Start a new game. Sprat Examine, that's a reused.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
So that's blurry as shit. Okay, making our character. Can I get a little closer? That's as close as I can get. Well, we're just gonna go back to preset 1. Body type is fine. It is very sensitive. 1 click sometimes jumps to 2. I don't got time for this. We're just gonna go default 1, skin tone. See what I mean? Like, it just jumps. I don't like that it just jumps so many. So I'll use, I guess, the D-pad so it doesn't do that. Dark skin. I have no moles. Is that an option? 1, I'm guessing, is moleless. Features. I don't really care about any of that. Age. Let's just default wrinkles, fine. Eye color. Now you're gonna hear me clicking as I punch the D-pad, but yeah, I don't like the slider just jumping around. What is the closest to brown? Is that brown? I really can't see. Sure, hair. What do we got options for? I'm guessing it's the standards and then a couple of new ones. Because we're in space. I don't currently have dreadlocks. I do have curly hair. Naturally curly hair. That's probably the closest. I'll just go with this. Black. As black as we can get it. There we go. Eyebrow style, don't care. Color, black is fine. Facial hair. That'll probably be it. I don't want to spend oh, that's also pretty close. It's not the same color black, though. Oh, dang, dude. No, that's too much. We'll go with this one. But yeah, that's not the same color black. But also, my hair is my beard hair, unlike my facial hair, or unlike my head hair, it is my facial hair, actually has all the colors in it. So, having it be black, brown, gray, white, a little bit of blonde, a little bit of red, that's fine. And I don't have any of this. Turn all that off. I don't have any dirt. Nah, we'll just go clean. We don't need the dirt. Piercings, I don't have any face tattoos. So we're good. How do I move on to the next step? X. Oh, Phineas isn't here to talk to me, is he? If I click one of these? No! They're not gonna talk to me about these. I have been a roustabout before. Closest to my current job would probably be professor, though I'm not a professor. Renegade? Okay, let's just read through these real quick. Do I want to be an ex-convict? Do you care for... no. Gambler, the grand plan, yeah, I don't care about the grand plan. I'm not a religious person. Blind luck and chaos. Oh shit. Everyone's probably picking gambler though, right? Do I have to be archaeology? I guess I'm just gonna go with professor. It's closest to my actual current job, but I think I chose professor in my other one. And then roustabout's just general. Okay, sure, I'm gonna go professor. What characteristics most likely for me? Do I choose 2 or choose 1? Traits have a deep impact on your adventure. Select at least 1, at least. Brilliant, you're intelligent, able to more easily solve problems and pick up new skills, so that's just smart to take, isn't it? Heroic, others tend to naturally follow you and look to you. I'm not a leader. I will have companions, obviously, but I don't see myself as a leader. Innovative, I'm crafty. Is there a limit? I'm not gonna grab all of them, but like, is there a limit? Reputation with any faction you can never decrease below neutral. Way with words, swab. Okay, so I'm gonna grab those 2. Because this lets me unlock dialogue options and sure. Confirm, oh, so I have to have also a negative trait? Well, I can't be dumb if I chose brilliant. Sickly, your body is weak and prone to breaking. Abrasive. Do I have to choose one? Or is it because of the two I chose, that means I have to have a flaw or a negative trait? So I'm not going to choose dumb. So I can't choose abrasive either. So I gotta go sickly. Sorry. Engineering, explosives, guns, hack, gotta have it. You can't not have lockpick and hack. And I gotta have speech. How many of these do I get? So I gotta have speech, and I've gotta have lockpick. And I get an extra one. So hack. I don't like being locked out of things. That's why these are the ones I have to get. Observation, though. No, it's fine. It's fine. My name is Commander. I'm Commander. Well, I'm gonna choose my real name, even though that's literally what I chose to name myself in the other playthrough, and I'm not the same character. It's just coincidence. Did I mean idioms? No, I did not mean idioms. This could look like me if I was not 35, even though that's probably what a normal 35-year-old person looks like. What do you mean? Oh God, I have to be sickly. I gotta be able to talk to factions. I can't be unable to go above neutral. And I'm not choosing dumb because that's gonna come back to bite you. So yeah, I have to be sickly. Normal, yes, we're just gonna go on normal. I don't even know how far apart this game is from the other game.
Commander, as always, I'm calling on you for a mission requiring both your unique intellectual prowess and aggressive instincts for item acquisition. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that must remain classified for the moment, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No conferences at which to tear apart your peers' half-baked theories. No jaunts to other systems to find rare historical items. No propagation of knowledge of any kind. In short, stagnation and death for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with v.a.l.e.r.i.e, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives caused the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent of v.a.l.e.'s will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
As always, I look forward to your academically grounded yet thoroughly imaginative musings in your summary report. Allah be with you and your team, Commander.
So are we going to the same universe or same planet, galaxy? A cause worth killing for. Well, come on. How are you gonna make my ship look like a penis? Your team is en route to Horizon Point, a research station in the isolated system of Arcadia. Arcadia was... no, that was Cascadia. The Chief of Special Earth Directorate Operations, CEDO? They like to do like a lot of acronyms that are words. That's why I'm seeing if it says anything. Has tasked you with the recovery of intelligence, explaining the link between dangerous rifts in space and the skip drives necessary for interstellar travel. My objective, infiltrate Horizon Point. Your orders are to infiltrate, yada yada, contact my person. Got it. Planet of Nyx. So we're not in the same galaxy. Okay, because I was like, how is it going to address the first game where you do choices? Is it going to make canonical choices? Because I do really dislike when games do that. Oh,
Commander.
Hi.
Hey, got a moment?
Niall Zabara.
Hi. Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cost no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
So that means Phineas's device has been mass produced. So Phineas is canonically alive, or I guess your character from the first game could have done something. Tell me about this tactical time device.
This is a test. The TTD devices operate by speeding up the subject's perception of time. Or is it slowing? You know, I can never get that right. Everything just moves slower. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
They simulate brain damage?
Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
Well, what are they telling you?
Well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves, and that we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think?
No, yeah, that is literally our job, is to help people. I always said we need to put people first. Their humanity, and yours is priceless.
Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
All right, let's go. Thanks for bringing me the TTD device. By the way, I appreciate it.
Calls should come through at the console.
I also remembered, you don't make the device in the first one. You actually have brain damage and it happens. So now there is a device, and it looks, by the looks of it, I get 3 powers? Hey, guys, what is this? I can't unjam it because I'm not brawny and I don't have engineering. But I'm smart. Cigarette lighter. Hey, who's smoking right next to a vent? Don't do that. Okay, so I don't need to, Ooh, welcome, Commander. Oh, this is my room. My handbook. I will not be reading all of this. I will read actual terminal entries, but yeah, I'm not reading my handbook. That's gonna be a lot to read of unnecessary information. But I do have my credentials and my agent helmet that will give me +5 base health to make up for the 15 I'm losing. Okay. Niles, Eric Sandoval, who's, I guess, the douchebag. Valerie is our robot. It's all caps, so it has to stand for something. And Helen Pascal is the nice person. So we're missing one. Oh! Come on. One other crew member, who is the quiet one over there, Jepson. Valerie?
To open the channel to start the meeting with Agent DeVries, please proceed to the table.
Got it. We'll start by re-talking to you.
No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
Okay. These outfits do not look comfortable.
There'll be time for chat after the meeting.
Sandoval. So you were the one smoking in the vent.
Let's hear what this forward agent has to say.
Don't be smoking right next to the freaking air vent that's pumping air through the system. Smoke in your rooms. I'm assuming. Oh God, the placement of that. I don't like that tube. Or maybe I do like that tube. I guess we'll find out. I currently don't know what it's for. It's got some short rounds. And somebody's necklace. Hey, lock your lockers if you don't want the commander taking stuff. That's sealed. Got one more person to talk to before we go ahead and move forward. You look like a Wade.
Forward agents ready to be patched in over the channel.
Got it, Wade. Wait, I swung past this and an indicator popped up, but I don't know what it was.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip Core.
Okay, and as a professor, I get a special thing. Okay, now, this is an annoying thing. In the first game, questions didn't progress dialogue. Did they keep that because that was good? I like being able to ask questions and not miss out on things. So can I ask this question and then still say my character thing that'll progress? I don't want to risk it, because this will give me bonus experience. But they don't work if they're unsealed, and will explode if you try to open them.
Exactly right. But that whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
See, I don't think they kept that. I guess now I have two questions, but I have something in between. And video game developers, properly label stuff that progresses the story. Because some people like me like to explore all of the dialogue. But I can't do that if I don't know what forces me to move forward. How will we land without alerting them?
The timing for our mission is exceptional. Most of the sector's security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Anything else?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Because yeah, all of these I think just progress forward. I don't get to get any extra information by asking questions, which I liked in the first game. So because I have hack, what about hacking my way through them? Or are they too advanced for that?
Likely you'd need to find a control terminal to access. If you can, though, shutting them down before they even know you're there is advisable. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Sorry, I noticed that when my neighbor was being a D-bag and revving an engine for no reason, that I had to mute the mic. They think nothing of regularly chemically automizing their... Okay, so that's what you just said. I couldn't hear all of it because I was focusing on other things. I can side with my crew person. I can de-escalate the situation, or I can side with my crew. Or I can side with de.v.a.l.e.r.i.e. I don't have attachments to any of them, so de-escalating the situation makes the most sense. Because yeah, I don't know her. Nah, we'll side with my crew. I don't care who you are. No one's gonna talk to my agents that way. You understand me?
I'll speak however I choose. Do you know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some egghead refugee from academia fouling it up.
You finished? But I have a speech for this. Oh, do I? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say this. You do remember who's commanding officer on this mission, right? Me, obviously.
Yes, of course. You were in command here. I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me. It will not happen again. I promise you. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! Agent de.v.a.l.e.r.i.e. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. de.v.a.l.e.r.i.e.'s out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Okay. Kid's too green, he's gonna die. All right. Wade?
Ready to move out, Commander.
Okay, so the fact that I can't talk to you guys, I'm pretty sure they're all gonna die.
Well, that was something. She was different than I remember her. But then she would be, wouldn't she? Just hope she's doing all right. Reckon the secretive nature of the mission and its import must be weighing on her something fierce. I hope it was okay to talk to her direct like at the end there.
I mean, most likely not, but it's fine. Of course. Were you two friends?
We were certainly, friendly. Augustine saved my life when the Earth Directorate swooped in and liberated Triangulum. Left an impression, you might say. Now that I've been cleared for active duty and got my certifieds all in order, I hope I can repay the favor someday. There'll be time to jaw about all that later. But all that she was saying about you, Commander, ain't sure it sits right with me.
See, I only got one dialogue choice there. I don't like that, but okay, me either. We have a job to do, so let's do it.
Whatever you say, Commander. Ready and raring to go, Commander. Just say the word.
That to me is a demerit or a downgrade, whatever you want
Awaiting
to call
docking procedures, Commander.
Not being able to talk to people is gonna make the world really feel dead.
With all due respect, Commander, what in the void were you thinking with DeVries back there? She's not only our forward agent, she's highly respected. It's no wonder she reacted the way she did. And Pascal is, well, she's Pascal. She needs to get her head right if we're to operate efficiently as a team.
I don't recall asking your opinion. I mean, yeah, if they are fighting, I don't want my crew fighting. If you're fighting, you stay on the ship. I can do shit myself, bro. All these other ones are all hostile. Like, there's no option here that's not a hostile option with him. I'm not gonna say this, because my team's opinions do matter. Why don't you let me worry about that? No. So... something tells me that Pascal and DeVries aren't your real concern here.
The way I see it, it's obvious that this mission presents yet another opportunity to bring a colony under the Earth Directorate's righteous control. Seems to me, Arcadia had their chance. It's time for us to put an end to this farce and set them on the right path.
Nope. I don't believe the Earth Directorate should take charge of everything. So I'm not going to say that. Well, what if we don't actually have as much power as our publicity department likes to claim?
Like they'd lie? The chief wouldn't take kindly to that. No. It's because we're afraid to extend our reach, exert our power like we should. It's always the same story with these places. These people. Without the rule of law, those with power go wild with it.
Oh, well, yeah, law, but law is their religion, God person. Sounds like you want us to go to war.
Sometimes justice demands the hammer of war. Sometimes it needs a subtler tool. I am prepared to do what justice requires.
Okay, that will be remembered. So maybe these guys aren't gonna die? I don't know. To kill for peace. I mean, you do realize what you said, right? About being a tool?
I can't hear you over the sound of our righteousness. I suppose it was foolish to believe I could discuss the purity of our cause with you. Allow me to get back to my preparations, Commander.
Sure. If someone has to die, it's you, Eric.
Well, Commander, thanks. Really appreciate you sticking up for me back there. You really gave DeVries what for. But I'm still not sure what all that was about, to be honest. I was just offering up reassurances, and Super Agent Extraordinaire DeVries lost her head. A crack from me shouldn't have brought that on. This whole mission, there's something off. I mean, law. We'd not even heard tell of this colony before, and they're the only ones manufacturing skip drives? How's that possible?
No. No. I'm concerned too, but for now, we'll just have to trust the Earth Directorate and DeVries. DeVries?
Sure. Why should we be concerned about all the mystery in a forward agent whose gray matter is starting to leak from her ears? Seriously though, us sneaking around on a mission of such import just don't sit right with me. We're the Earth Directorate, Void, damn it. When we arrive, everyone should know it. The guilty should be soiling themselves, throwing themselves on our mercy. And just how is it any colony can be outside our jurisdiction? Don't make no sense. Any fool could see that. Even Sandoval.
You're literally sounding just like him now about how we should have control over everything. What do you have what's your problem with Sandoval?
Nothing. If you don't take his unwavering belief in our righteousness and his refusal to think for himself seriously. I personally find him hilarious, truth be told.
And there's no one I'd rather have backing me up in a fight. He can shoot the head off any local indigenous gnat-like insects at 100 meters.
What about me?
I mean besides you. Like if it was just down to the two of us, me and him.
So I'm dead in this scenario?
We all gotta go sometime, Commander. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta commence with my pre-mission ritual.
Your pre-mission... Why would I be asking this? Wouldn't I know this? What is your pre-mission ritual?
Guess your gray matter is still foggy from hibernating, ain't it? My pre-mission ritual of 3 bowls of purple berry crunch?
Okay, you're gonna eat 3 bowls of cereal before going out on this mission? If it keeps you alive, sure. Oh yes, I love me some purple berry crunch.
Isn't it great? The copious amounts of sugar really helps keep you sharp. They say it's 50% by volume, but it feels like twice that.
There's 100% more sugar in purple berry crunch. Okay, I would believe it having visited Rizzo's. Let's get back to it.
Awaiting docking procedures.
But I can't talk to you, Wade?
Commander?
Wade. What if I take her purple berry crunch? It's literally just sitting here. Why am I hearing dripping? Guys, there should not be dripping in here. But I will be taking her purple berry crunch. And some Earl Grey. What is that? Is gross. Is that the cereal? Why is my character walking on their own? Oh, no, I think I was standing on this and they were scooting off. Okay. We're still on the same mission. But now I need to use the agitator in the cockpit, retrieve my credentials, and contact her. That just looks like a giant landmine in space. Remember when they announced there would be no more loading screens in video games? And yet, every video game nowadays still has like a loading screen? Yeah. Pepperidge Farm remembers. That did not. The textures on that did not load in all the way. All right. So 2 people took off.
We'll hold position until you gain access to the rest of the sector, Commander.
Thank you. What do you got to say?
We'll run support as always. Push up above the sector once you've opened the way for us.
Got it.
I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember,
Failure will be met with severe consequences. Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which...
Commander, v.a.l.e.r.i.e and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Intercom is not activated. Yeah, they did not finish. Oh gosh, it's like the Peter Griffin thing. The last words were, "It's not worthy of concern. Report anything suspicious, no matter what." Certificate of mental refreshment. Who's this for? Cadet Mari. Yeah, so sometimes the textures don't fully load in, and that was a problem with the first game.
Don't worry about us, Commander. We got things covered down here.
And they never fixed it. I don't have any mag locks, but I do have lockpick. Okay.
We're burning daylight here, Commander. Shouldn't you be upstairs seeing to rerouting the power?
Yes, yes. I am the commander.
That smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here?
No, oh, yes. Actually. I was gonna say, no, a person did. Protectorate trooper with a mechanist badge on them. About you, v.a.l.e.r.i.e, anything to say?
Agent de.v.r.i.e.'s orders still stand. Power must be restored to the door in order to proceed into the sector.
Thanks. So I need to find a fuse. Oh, duh, it's in your hand.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
You two, death. Expiring without permission will result in demerits being assigned. Return to your assigned duties, or demerits will be accrued.
Oh, I thought I could put the mechanist.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
Or we could try shutting them down ourselves. I spied some controls just past the gate that looks like they operate the mechs. I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure.
Well, I found a badge. Could be helpful to convince whoever answers if I use the intercom. You could really be a douche in this one. You could in the last one, but like not as much in this one.
Always a good idea to have a cover story.
That don't work out, these could come in handy.
Thanks. So we're gonna use the intercom or... Read this, Cadet v.a.l.e.r.i.e. So that's who's dead upstairs, is Cadet v.a.l.e.r.i.e. You have been assigned to this post for posting for a reason. You are to maintain order and cleanliness within this landing pad until ordered otherwise. In case of emergency or extreme confusion, send a message to the Arbiter immediately. Please continue to review your mental refreshment outtake pamphlet to remain in step with your duties. Remember, your ability to complete your duties will be reflected on your PAP, your perpetual appraisal of purpose. Addendum, read this too, Cadet v.a.l.e.r.i.e. In anticipation of any follow-up questions you may have, please refer to the following items. 1. Momentarily not knowing where you are is not an emergency. 2. Do not use sharp objects when cleaning the electrical wiring. Cut through the grime is a figurative expression, so she or they, I don't know, were cutting through the thing upstairs and fried themselves. 3. This landing pad is scheduled to be decommissioned soon as part of the protocol for the family v.a.l.e.r.i.e visit. Once this happens, you are to report to Central Dispatch for your temporary assignment. This is important. Once decommissioned, security measures will restart upon any power surge. So should you attempt to continue cleaning, it is likely you will be fired upon. 4. Should this happen, seek cover and put out any fire on your person before contacting the Arbiter. Back to the root menu. Messages. From the Office of Sovereign. Subject, a joyful missive. The last few years have been difficult since the death of our beloved first sovereign, but the Protectorate remains strong. Our new sovereign, the first's son, and the grandson of our beloved matriarch, will lead us to a new future for all humankind. Our moral obligation to lead humankind was set back on Earth when the matriarch and the first presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, v.a.l.e.r.i.e, so I'm still looking for acronyms, first envisioned our perfect society. It is our legacy, it is our mandate, it is who we are, but none of us can do it alone. Your neighbor takes comfort in knowing that you would not hesitate to report them for questionable behavior. We know you feel the same. However, even the most understanding subject sometimes needs guidance. From Arbiter Jackson, subject, temporary updates to the security protocol. In preparation for the visit of the family v.a.l.e.r.i.e, kin of the Sovereign, the following security measures will be put in place. 1. Landing pads 0 through 53 through, oh no, not 0, that's O, 053 through 059 will be temporarily decommissioned. Any access to the sector must be funneled through landing pads 062 or 066, where security has been tripled. Okay, keep that in mind. 2. To keep Sector 50 free of crowding, only a selected number of authorized subjects will be allowed to continue their work in that area during the family v.a.l.e.r.i.e visit. All other subjects shall be temporarily reassigned. 3. All guards will be assigned to a location to patrol. These patrols may not be ceased until ordered to. Please refer to your designated arbiter for further details. I believe that is all of that. All right. Oh, hey, I actually get a set number now. I can save 9 files.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail.
This is Cadet Robin Mowry, subject number 831. Can you please shut down the defenses?
Mowry? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment.
The what now?
By the architect, you're one of those. I mean, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject.
All right, then can you help me out? I don't want to be sent back to mental refreshment, was it?
I can't do that. I mean, I would, it's just... You know what, though? In your condition, you're unlikely to even remember this discussion, so it should be of no consequence to me. I will disable the defenses for you, Mowry. But in the off chance you happen to recollect any of this, I beg you never speak of it. And please, do not go around pressing any buttons or fussing with any more what's-its. You wouldn't want to be sent back to... I mean, reassigned again?
Mike, slick how you fooled that guard, Commander.
Let's not waste time congratulating ourselves.
Okay. So this would have been my stealth route. Was that a sprat? Something just zipped past. Oh, it is a sprat. Bro, calm it down. Did that use up the mag lock? Probably. Ha. I just gotta make sure there's no notes or anything before I move on. No, I think I'm good to go. This would have been the stealth route if I wasn't good enough.
Great work, Commander. Should we get a leg on then?
Well, that's dealt with. We should head on into the sector.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Okay.
Well, that's dealt with. We should head
I
on
thought
into
I had
the
to actually
sector.
tell them.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
So do I want to go loud or quiet?
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Ibarra and I'll take central dispatch, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
But thinking about it now, I should have sent them the stealth route, because then I could just stealth through the other one. But fine.
Sergeant Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into Central Dispatch. You know, without bringing all manner of chaos down on us.
Oh, you gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Being shot's certainly part of it.
Where did this autosave drop me? I want to send them the stealth route. Because I don't know if these guys, like, if I can actually save them. But if they go stealthy, meaning they're not at risk of getting killed, I would prefer that. Also, they're sending 3 of them in one place? Okay. Hold on. What is that? Sunman? Alright. I'm not going to re-grab the junk. Oh, it's fine. I'll re-grab it. It's right here. Let's go.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Got it. Oh, I wanted to drop a save right before I did this.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
Can I save it right here? No, of course I can't. I'll go to central dispatch. You guys go to the shadows.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Okay.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
Oh, you gonna school me on
It's
some
the
of that
exact same
newfangled academy
conversation.
training of yours?
Wow.
So long as it don't result
That
in
means
us
this
being
choice meant nothing.
unceremoniously shot. Suppose I could hear you out.
Being shot's certainly part of it.
Oh, a SAM unit. Sorry, auto mechanical. Yeah, I can just stealth through if I need to. But also, I guess it doesn't matter if I kill them. I mean, I will do combat, obviously, when combat is needed. But I'm just curious, like, if I can save my crew.
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Wonder if they've added stealth takedowns to this.
Sir, I believe I saw a ship set down on the landing pad. It was decommissioned, wasn't it? Perhaps we should investigate.
Don't be absurd, Cadet. We only investigate if we are ordered to investigate. We have received no such orders, therefore there is nothing to worry about.
Right. Of course. Ceasing absurdity at once.
To do your job is a virtue. Every part is a call. Every subject ensures a glorious bounty for all. They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lacked.
Yeah. Yeah, because if I can do this without getting my crew killed, I really want to try that.
All it took was some flight instruction and a restored...
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. It wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
You guys gotta stop fighting. Is there a person here?
Down! Invasive elements! Forward! Replenishing my...
Oh!
Appreciate protectorate craftsmanship! Each part supports the system.
Oh, I thought you were dead.
Serve.
I could have reloaded, but, nah. Oh. Oh, chests show up? Wait, loot shows up on the map? No, I guess my kills show up on the map. Okay, not just general loot. This is still a tutorial. Killing these guys, they most likely don't matter. Updated testing procedures. Updating testing protocols. Before sealing, each core will be subjected to the new battery of tests as outlined in the latest testing schedules. Update number that. This is in addition to the previous update, the other one. If you receive that one, it will be replaced with the other one, but not that one, unless this one is still in effect. If it is, then only the even number tests, like this one, and the penultimate test on schedule of this one are to be performed. Failure to comply with result in Tier 3 demerit reassignment. Okay, thanks. The guns are kind of... What is that green? What does that mean? It's going down, whatever it is. I can probably read about it, right? Do they still have that on here? Toxicity. Huh. It's got a big old butt.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafes. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Thanks. Come back for that manual in a sec. Can I just get to the manual, please? What are these? Collectibles? Recipes? Okay. There it is. How do I read you? I guess that you don't read them in this game. Is it just it's just a skill check, I guess? I have the manual, yeah, so it's just...
Good. Now that that's done... Oh, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
Okay, so I don't get to read the manual. It's just gonna be my skill check.
I mean, no, of course we have nothing to be concerned about.
Hey now.
For me, for some reason, I don't know why I said for me. For some reason I thought a headshot would insta-kill him.
Hastening to cover.
I don't know why. Oh, hey. Don't do that. There's like a slight delay.
Maintaining.
That's fine. Vending machines are still here. Bro, don't drink soda on the toilet. Come on. I don't care if you smoke on the toilet. Don't eat and drink on the toilet.
Machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
And go in here. So they took away the mini game. Right, wait, was there a mini game? No, there wasn't. Never mind. Right? I literally just played first game like 2 months ago over the summer, and I forgot if there was even a mini game to doing the thing. Also not liking the fact that we have a oh hi, we have a Luger as our weapon, which I guess it's not strictly Nazi, it was just what the Germans used, but
We're encountering more opposition over here than DeVries said we should. Nothing too serious, but any distraction you could provide would be helpful, Commander.
got it. Hey people, I'm in this room. Just drank your security bourbon. The Mac picks look so much different in this. The matriarch was a genius. You are not. Personnel of Horizon Point. The new testing schedules are not meant to correct some failing in the design of the skip drives. Such a thing would be impossible. Be an impossibility due to the infallibility of the matriarch and her genius. The very genius that opened the galaxy to humankind. The fault obviously lies somewhere in the manufacturing process, no doubt as a result of sloth or muddled thinking, unbecoming subjects of the protectorate. I do not care what you think you are seeing. Don't fall prey to the deception of your eyes. They are untrustworthy, unlike your superiors. Arbiter Jian. So notes are just gonna look like papers instead of the giant hollow thing, like the data pads that were easy to see and use those. Got it. Look like robots. Okay. Is this a door? No.
You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us.
Words of inspiration and purpose to be delivered weekly. Smile reassuringly, gesture grandly. Subjects, never forget that it is an honor and a privilege to be here. Our colony is the pinnacle of human perfection and achievement. Take a moment to appreciate your good fortune. You are not burdened with self-determination, nor inundated with an overabundance of choices, confusing the minds and diverting attention from the greater good. Whether it is the thoughts you are approved to think or the maternal goods that allow you to prosper, everything bestowed upon you is the best, because you are the best. It's not the best, it's Spacer's choice. project warmth. And if you are determined to be unfit, you will not be tossed aside like so much refuse. No, you will be refreshed, turned into the perfect subject. And if that does not take, then and only then will you be executed quickly. You will not be forced to suffer a slow, lingering death from disease or starvation, like workers in other colonies when they are deemed no longer useful to their corporate overlords. No, you are Protectorate subjects. Glory to the Protectorate. Warden Lewis. Messages. Quarterly report to Arbiter Jackson. I am pleased to report that it has been 805 days since our last mishandling of sensitive information here at Horizon Point. All personnel have been briefed extensively on the new procedures and the consequences of not adhering to such. Cadet Mari's lapse of judgment, those same 805 days ago, proves to be a lasting reminder to all subjects. Our vigilance will continue. May another 805 days pass without incident. In the Sovereign's name, Warden Lewis. From the Office of the Sovereign, we've already read this. Horizon Point subject data. Welcome package procedure. Be advised, all newly assigned personnel upon transfer to Horizon Point shall receive an exciting new welcome package. Working here is one of the greatest honors a subject can enjoy, and like all great honors within our perfect Protectorate society, there are equally superlative rewards. The contents of said welcome package are as follows. 1. Ascendant Numbing Agent number 7. Okay. 2. A 3-pack of Matriarch's own Exaltation Lung Sanitizer. What? You don't want to. There are normal flora you need in your body. You don't. Okay. 3. A personalized terminal message from the Sovereign's personal secretary on behalf of the Sovereign himself. So a personalized message just from the secretary. Please direct any questions or comments to Arbiter Jackson. This quarter's confiscations. There has been a steady uptick in confiscations this quarter, and it has not escaped Arbiter Jackson's notice. Should he ask for more details, I will be sure to suggest that this is not cause for concern. Rather, our evidently increasing vigilance should be celebrated. A report from Cadet Alderman and a logbook from Cadet Corbin are currently being held downstairs in the security office and are scheduled for dissection and cataloging. A collection of bits left unattended in the atrium has been confiscated and will be logged here for further analysis. Should there be any other findings of note, I will keep Arbiter Jackson appraised, and because I have hack, or a bypass shunt. So does hack mean I do this for free? I have 2 shunts. Give me the bits. Transfer confiscated bits to a cartridge. 500 bits. Move the bit cartridge. Bye. Okay, did I use up a shunt? Yes. So what does having hack do for me? If I guess I use less. That's probably what it does. I use less shunts. So that's where I have to go. So they also said there was a logbook downstairs. Is that something I can actually find and read? Or is it the thing I already found? No fall damage. It might be that thing that's right there that I already read. Oh. It's cracker assortment. There's a glow there, but no, that's nothing. Sorry, I read the lore in games, so if you're one of those people that's like, I only want to watch the combat, I skip through all of the dialogue in the story, well, I mean, you're already going to be disappointed. It's going to be standard video game shooter combat. Yes, I explore the universes of the games I play, as people should. I don't get why you would play a game and skip through all of the dialogue. And not read any of the stuff. Let me take this. Unlock the media port. Media port slot is opened, revealing access for a data cartridge. You definitely wouldn't want to insert any non-approved propaganda here, as it would be highly disruptive to Protectorate subjects or Horizon Point Station. Yeah.
What are you... Blasting Earth Directorate advertising isn't keeping a low profile. No, just reconvene with your team outside and get to the skip labs as soon as possible.
Oh, that's right. I was supposed to be doing that, huh? Yeah, fuck it. I did what I did.
They covered our due bounty.
To be fair, they don't know that's us. They could just be a bad person, or a bad one of their employees who's watching Commander Zane. Oh, I can't move. Oh, come on. Hold on. Give me a sec. Sorry, OBS started overheating. Not OBS, my capture card, I guess. Because I never expect these... I'm always like, oh, it's not going to be an hour. Every video game quest nowadays is over an hour, so... that's...
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
It's not because I played the thing, is it? Oh, hey. No, oh, this is what the journal was. Cadet 4th Class Corbin's journal. The Vigilant was so proud when I was assigned to this research facility, but I've shamed him, shamed everyone. Arbiter Jackson frequently and forcefully reminds me that I am, quote, lacking in discernment and ability, end quote. Due to my repeated failures, I have stepped in a pool of sick yesterday and didn't notice until another cadet angrily informed me. But everything pales in comparison to my inability to grasp the articles of doctrine. Several of them seem contradictory on their face, but it must be miscomprehension on my part, as all aspects of the Protectorate are infallible. I am truly at a loss, but to admit confusion would only cast further doubt on my worthiness and add to my demerits. And if I accrue too many more demerits, mental refreshment awaits me. I know it's meant to make those who need it better subjects, but the stories I've heard of the unfortunates who return with half-lidded absent stares, no longer themselves, forgetting even where they are, Sovereign preserve me. Why are the lights flickering? Who opened that door? Oh, an auto dock, okay. Does it cost money or is it? That's gross. Don't know why I had to reload. Did it heal my gun?
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An explosion? Avara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Okay, so I am gonna slowly, I guess, lose my crew. Which was anticipated. Builds character. Oh. Distraction devices. Okay. I know I should be going to the explosion, but they're already dead. So. Also, shouldn't send the new guy on his first mission here, just saying. Unite with crew. Okay, that's the way I'm gonna go after. V.a.l.e.r.i.e. So then what was this? Oh, it's sealed. Alright, let's go assess the damages.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Law, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond health. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
New mission. To walk it off. Find Pascal. Can I find... If I don't tell him to find Pascal, can I find Pascal? She's probably dead. Look, void the mission. You're lucky to be alive. You need to get back to the ship.
Commander, surely you ain't suggesting I leave one of our own behind? Not after what you told me back on the ship. I mean... Pascal could... She could still be alive. No. You can write me up later. But I ain't leaving here without her.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence.
Okay. I thought I would have the choice to say, I'll look for her. If I don't have that choice, then no, I'm gonna tell him to look for her. Because that's what if I don't have the choice, then yes, I would have told him to, him and the robot.
Whoa, hold on. What is this doing here?
Oh, it actually pushed me back.
What's that? An explosion? Avara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
The fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Like, I'm gonna try not to reload so much and just go with my choices. But my honest choice would have been, I'm gonna look, but since I don't have that as an option for me to go look, then yes, I'm gonna tell him to go look.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Oh, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
I just don't like the wording of it. Because it sounds like I'm just being insensitive and being like, okay, your new mission is to walk off that flesh wound, find Pascal, then return to the ship. I'm okay with the second half, find Pascal, return to the ship. It just feels like a D-bag move to say, oh, your arm's just blown off, forget that. But yes, go find Pascal and get back to the ship.
On it, Commander. Wouldn't dream of doing less than my Earth Directorate best. Just like you told me. Ain't nobody's getting left behind on my watch. I'm just a bit dizzy at the moment. I'm sure it will pass. Sure hope I find her before the Protectorate sets their lamps on us.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the skip labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Ibarra in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent v.a.l.e.r.i.e, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. And there's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Yeah, if she's under any of these, she's dead, because you guys are not helping immediately. Is this because I took her good luck cereal? Oh, I forgot I had that. Where's my... Hold on, how do I... How do I change to it? What I didn't do, try and talk to him again. Hold on. Oh, I can't. Can't talk to either of you again. Well, they're both gonna die. The robot might live, but... They can't lift any of that rubble. He only has one arm, and the robot has no arms. So... Got a pumping station over here. Hey! Hold on, I get to talk to him, so give me a sec. Again, I don't... I'm gonna try not to load, but I didn't know who was in there. Because it's Corbin, I want to test out the whole you'll remember this thing.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent freeze. We need an updated tactical report. We've got agents in tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Are you a scientist? Yeah. What? Okay. So yeah, I want to talk to Corbin because I have information for Corbin. Okay, so I'm going to save it here.
Hey, you there! Come over here at once! Please?
Hi.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've heard gunshots, screams. I fear we may be under attack, but how? This is the Sovereign's Arcadia! What was that broadcast? Seditious madness. I fear I've become a traitor simply by hearing it. Then the explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here.
This is an emergency. I need to get into the skip labs at once.
By the matriarch, your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom, but you're not Mallory, which means I let an unauthorized person into the facility. No. I am ruined. You've played me for a fool, talked me into an action that borders on treason. And now, the price must be paid. I'm a loyal subject, I swear. Why would you do this to me?
Can I tell him to go back and help my dude? And then he can take the ship with us? Because I'm gonna say this one, but I feel like that should be an option. Because now he can't stay here. So I should be able to be like, hey, one of my crew people's buried under some rubble, go help him out. For fun. I see no one here. I see no one here to pass judgment on your actions. I certainly won't be telling anyone.
They need no witness to convict me. My demerits assure they'll be interrogating me about all this. They'll read my guilt on my face, hear the failure in my words. No matter how I try to conceal it, I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accepted. I know I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does.
I can use my suave. I can use sickly to notice that he's about to throw up. And then this is the evidence that I gathered. So it's obvious you're terrified of mental refreshment, but you'll just willingly submit to it?
Of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead.
See, again, I feel like I should have an option to take this guy. Look, if it's sitting on a terminal right here, I can help you out with that.
What do you mean, help me out? There is no help for me. Petitioning for redress is only admissible in extreme circumstances. Anything else shows a disrespect for the system's purity and perfection.
No, I mean I can change it for you. I can erase your demerits. You're not the brightest.
I'm not certain I follow. You're saying you would alter an official report without authorization? To cover my abject failures? I've never heard of such a thing. Why, that could be like having a new start. Wait, what am I saying? I cannot be party to your scheme. I'd be caught for sure.
No, you wouldn't. With a clean record, they'd have no reason to suspect you of anything.
You do that for me?
I could just torture him. Of course, if you let me into the skip labs.
Yes, at once. Glory be to the Protectorate.
No, the SAM unit's over there.
Please remember what we spoke of.
I will. Okay, there's a pumping station key card. Should I try to find that first before I just break in? Okay. Well, alright, I'll reload. I just want to see if it's in here. Oh, God. Wrong button. I will reload. Yeah, I just want to see. Okay, he has the pumping station key card. So I'll just pick the lock on this door over here. He doesn't need to die. He doesn't seem like a bad person. He just works for a bad company. Are you gonna be hostile or are you chill? 'Cause you're just a cleaner. You're just a cleaner who reminds me of an old friend.
The turret is non-functioning.
So this was the way of getting in if I chose to not talk to him? Guess that's to kill sprats?
Make me walk on an invasive element. Looks much better.
I don't think I get experience for this though, huh? Oh, whoops.
Pushing ahead!
Reload. The Protectorate.
Is that a plush? That one's a real one. Okay. I don't know what this is for. I didn't see any levers or anything. turret gonna shoot me? Ow.
Appreciate losing freeloaders in our midst.
I can't loot bodies that I didn't kill. All right, let's get back to what we were doing then. Oh. Guess I'll eat your purple berry. How do I? You can't eat it from your inventory? What do you? What do you mean? I can add it to junk and I can drop it. But I can't eat it. Okay. Considering I don't know what the heal button is, isn't good. I've pressed it before, but I don't know what it is. RB is, so that's my power. RB is a grenade. How do I heal? Hello? Medical inhaler is down. I pressed down. Okay, it worked that time. Alright, so these shouldn't be spawned in, right? Because he buzzed me in. These robots aren't going to attack me? Okay.
Directorate was here, Niles wouldn't have been caught in an explosion. You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
I wonder if that's true. I'll go back after when I'm like uploading this one and test that. But is it really because I chose that option? Like, do choices actually do things in this one? Because in the first game, your choices were just like, what's going to happen to this planet when you leave? But if me actually choosing to play that recording is what got them killed. Messages. This is from Cadet Alderman to the Warden. Hypothesis on retrieval and restoration. Warden Gian, I have been conducting a minor, yet thoughtful and scientifically sound experiment alongside my daily duties. I have noticed a few peculiarities that have led me to believe that items swallowed up by rifts, items swallowed up by rifts may in fact be somehow recovered. Now, this hypothesis is in its early stages, but I believe with some dedicated time and resources we can dig deeper into the matter. Do I have your permission to proceed? Respectfully, Cadet P. Alderman. So here's the response. Cadet, while I wish I could applaud your industrious spirit, your willingness to focus on your mandated work has given me pause. Do you not believe the decision to place you in this position was a wise one? Your unwillingness, not your willingness. Are you suggesting the plan is not an acceptable path to follow? May these questions open your eyes so you may see the root of your brazen effrontery. You're affronting him. Set aside your hypotheses and instead redouble your efforts towards finding a cause for the rift's creation, as you have been chosen to do so. The Warden. From Mechanist Vaughn. Response to automechanical tasking. Warden Jean. Your new work order is acknowledged, and a roster of specially equipped automechanicals will be arriving shortly. Our team of mechanists are raring to get started. Surely, with the new methodology, I don't know why I can't read these. Methodology. Our work is stabilizing the containment chamber. Stabilizing the containment chamber will be all the more effective. As a side note, I'd like to assure you that Mechanist Partible only has one automechanical under his purview, so the rest of the fleet should remain functional as anticipated. Awareness and stealth. Got it. I didn't read that to see if there's stealth takedowns, but I guess it's fine. A scribbled note. The half-erased note is verbose and uses specific scientific terminology, but you are able to parse the author's meaning. Quote, there are several factors to consider if we are to successfully ascertain the cause of blank. And that's not a blank. The cause of and possible remedies for the spatial rift anomalies. These factors include, but are not limited to, the ship's size and mass, its speed at time of skip, and the age and number of uses of the skip drive itself. The most complicated factor, however, is the number of ships that have skipped at specific locations. We are currently making great strides in finalizing the methodology to model this in the laboratory. Needless to say, discovering the root of the problem remains our priority. Background professor. So I could only read that because I was a professor.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Or it is, and we're being tested. It is not our place to question!
Subject down!
Oh. I guess you just see me in here, huh? I didn't know he was just gonna be able to just see me in there. Oh, they have a kill cam. They did have that in the first one, but I haven't seen it until now in this one. I'll go ahead and take that Earl Grey too. Alderman's Observation Notes, Part 1. Entry 1. The other cadets and I were discussing the skip core over luncheon, exploring the possibility of harnessing its power for other applications, when a thought occurred to me. The containment seal around the core appears flexible, enough for a small item to pass through it. What happens when an item makes direct contact with the core? We have been warned away from approaching it at all costs, but I wonder. This is going to take so long to get done with this first mission, it's not going to be up on launch day. Wait, I did kill you, so I guess some people just don't drop items. Patterns or lack thereof. I thought this new position was meant to be full of wonder and discovery, but no. Months in, and I have nothing to show for my hard work except a legion of dismantled skip drives. All of them have malfunctioned in some fashion, and yet I can't find a pattern between them. Surely there must be one. Until we discover it, I believe it unwise to declare any drive as free of defects after inspection, as we cannot truly know for certain. We must find the pattern. Only then can we understand how they cause the catastrophe that come after. Man, video game companies really gotta stop making every quest over an hour long, bro. The fuel control panel. If I have science, explosive, or lucky, I can do something. This panel controls the line to a cluster of fuel cells. None of the options make sense to you, even though I'm a professor?
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and v.a.l.e.r.i.e isn't responding to our comms.
In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive.
Don't worry about us. Just get to v.a.l.e.r.i.e and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Why did I have a fail on that? Oh, I also have this side quest. Cadets. The cadets degrading dilemma. Okay. This is where I need to go for that, isn't it? Yep. Cecil Ivor Corbin, Cadet 4th Class. Philip Alderman, Cadet 3rd Class, additional warnings. Below is a watch list containing subjects and their most recent warnings. Otto Contriver Langstress, disheveled uniform, oil-stained breeches. It is breeches, not breeches? Breeches. Cadet Phi, suspected of spreading gossip. Diverser Irakose, left eyepiece off electronic looking glass after use, second warning. Cadet Warden Novak, overheard laughing on duty. Cadet Mechanist Maori, languid gait and posture. Philip Alderman, Cadet 3rd Class. This is his PAP for Philip. Cadet 3rd Class Philip Alderman has accrued 3 demerits in the past quarter. He has mishandled and or misplaced lab equipment, has been prone to distractibility, and has submitted 2 separate requests of his superior and a mechanist in another facility. While Cadet Alderman has proven to be an asset to computational lab duties, his extracurricular activities are becoming a distraction. I fear this may result in the cadet deluding himself into believing that he is important enough to make such requests. Recommend placing him on a PIP, a Purpose Implement Plan, so his official duties may rightfully become the center of his life once again. And Cecil Ivor Corbin, 4th Class. All right. So Corbin has accrued an exceeding number of demerits, including but not restricted to a general air of befuddlement, mistakenly activating the Skip Labs bridge at inopportune times, forcing those seeking ingress to wait up to a half-minute longer for him to correct his mistake, and repeatedly confounding articles of doctrine. Warden Jean has also noted the need to lecture the cadet at length on the importance of mental refreshment in maintaining the integrity and superiority of the protectorate. In spite of this, the cadet continues to be unable to conceal his obsession with those few who have less than favorable outcomes, even though their inability to weather the process shows the rightness of submitting them to it in the first place. Oh, this wordiness. As we all know, any worthy subject has the strength and constitution to emerge even better for the experience, something the cadet may soon have first-hand knowledge of. Well, let's delete them all as I promised. Deleting all demerits suggests the subject is in question has fully recommitted themselves to the will of the protectorate or an error on behalf of the user. If the latter, please submit yourself to your arbiter after confirming this deletion. Only delete demerits if you are certain one of the above is the case. Yes, delete them all. Date. Updated appraisal sent to the Central Command Headquarters on Eden. Of course it's called Eden. Of course it was red. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna run back to him to see if there's any to let him know. But that's why I'm dropping a save here, because if there's nothing, I'll just reload and pop back in place. Which is a coolant tank. Well, it might be locked in here.
I had to close those doors to keep the entire sector from coming down on us.
I think you were planning this from the start. You're gonna stab me in the back. Because my crew is locked out, an explosion happened in a room that wasn't supposed to have explosives in it. And there's a healing thing here. Don't normally put those there unless... That looks like that's supposed to open.
Get this blasphemy off the screen before an arbiter sees it.
Every protected subject, ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. Hey now.
Hey now. Oh, was there a turd in that room? Oh, it would have fried them. Oh, okay, they just walked right. Oh. Alright. I could have just stealth past, but, you know what? I'll take it. I've potential. Oh, I should have turned it back off. I've potentially lost my crewmates, so some of y'all gotta pay for that. Plus, I gotta read this. Alderman's Observations Notes Part 2. Entry 2. Today I witnessed mechanist particles automechanical passing too closely to the chamber walls and getting half its arm melted off in the process. I'm curious if all materials would suffer the same fate. Entry 3. I took the liberty of tossing a pair of Vaughn's spectacles into the chamber this evening. Something odd happened. Just before it dissipated into the void, it appears to flicker, as if attempting to reconstitute itself. I'll need more data to make sense of this.
Let the paradigm worry about tomorrow.
Turn the tide.
Oh god, I keep pressing that to heal. That's not the heal button. Oh man, so all I do is just toss a freaking grenade at my feet.
Minimizing exposure.
No, you're not. Machining lab safety log. Day that one, 8/15/84. The containment chamber exposing the miniature spatial rift anomaly has been determined to be the state of stable. All levels remain within acceptable ranges. The next day, per a request from Warden Jian, Mechanist Vaughn has ensured a delivery of automechanicals to the containment chamber to further monitor levels and bolster the chamber's powers. Day 1602. Mechanist Vaughn notes that monitoring levels in the containment chamber have increased, just as we have theorized. More testing is recommended before officially updating laboratory protocols. Day 1607. The containment chamber enclosing the miniature spatial rift anomaly has been determined to be in the state of fortified. All levels remain within acceptable ranges. Thanks. Hello? Oh, hello! You're armored too, aren't you? Of course you are. Of course it was red. Oh, you are getting closer. Oh, did you go down from one grenade? Oh. Honestly, didn't think that it would go down from the one grenade. That's making some growling noises. I don't think that should be making some growling noises. Growling noises mean hungry. I don't think we want that rift to be hungry. Okay, so I could have stealthed through here. But she was already looking at me, and like I said, I think my crew's all gonna die, so I had to just kill her.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. And here I was, an agent known for their academic pursuits, would be slowed down by the chance to examine a culture none outside this colony had ever seen. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
See, obviously she was gonna stab me back. I took a screenshot, that's why it blipped out there during the freaking conversation, because I always forget. Don't screenshot when they're talking, because sometimes it'll cut the audio for no reason. So I gotta really not do that. She looks very disgusting. She looked like a bitch, to be honest. So I was really I didn't want to call it right from the start, but that's why I had no problem being like, don't talk to my crew like that, because I anticipated this. But I have a bad habit of always predicting things and calling them out in games, so I'm really trying to not. But so I guess this whole thing wasn't just because you're horrible at your job.
You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply, simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
And as I said, I don't care about their whole grand plan, the law, religious nonsense. Oh, does it? Oh, it does it? What exactly is this obviously flawed grand plan?
I have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself.
And Niles is just collateral damage? He thought you were his friend.
I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
I mean, screw that math. It's not too late for you to stand down. Niles is still alive.
There is no too late. This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
Yet you're running away. I thought this was the plan. This is very film grainy.
Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been lost.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your bid.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Is it supposed to be that grainy? Like, was that an intentional choice?
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspension.